So next topic is adaptive features. You have learned about adaptation and adaptive features in the previous lessons, is it? For example, camel, how it is well adapted to the environment. It's living in desert, so it is having very long legs, and also it can live without food and water for many days. So all these are adaptive features. Okay? So adaptive features means some features of some organisms to live in that particular environment. For example, we can say fish. Fish is living in water, so that it cannot extract oxygen from the air. It can extract oxygen only from the water. So it has special organs like gills which can extract oxygen from water. So it's an adaptive feature. So fish has gills. Fish, gills, it's an adaptive feature. But some fishes, like they are well fitted to that particular environment. For example, fish that are living in shallow water. Okay, shallow water means the water is less. In shallow water, their body shape will be flat, and since shallow water means you can see the sand, the depth is less. So their color of the body, that is also similar to the sand, so that they can escape from their predators. So that is fish also, just like living in shallow water. They have their body color is they are flat, and also their body color is of sand color. And another one that are living in oceans and seas. They are, you know that they are big fish, and they are predators, means they are eating other fish. They are fast. They are fast swimmers, so that they can attack their prey. And also their body color is not of sand color, and they have got teeth that can easily catch and kill the prey. The teeth is adapted to catch and kill the prey. So this we can say all of them they are living in the same environment, water. And this is a common adaptation. Fish is having gills to extract oxygen from water. But still, some fishes, according to their habitat where they are living, it is more well adapted, and that is known as fitness. Okay? And for example, fish living in shallow water will be flat in shape, and their body color is sand, so that they can escape from their predators. And those who are living in oceans, they are fast swimmers, so that they can catch the prey, and also they have teeth to kill the prey. Then, this is about the animals. We have to learn about two different kinds of plants also. One is xerophytes and other is hydrophytes. Xerophytes are plants that are living in desert condition. Means there is not enough water, like dry, arid conditions. There, if you take the structure of it, just think of cactus. Just let you know the features of cactus. Their root system is very long, so that they can, like these long roots, they are searching for the water. And then their leaves are modified as spines, because when the leaf is big, if it is wide, more water will get evaporated from it. So to avoid that one, their leaves are reduced to spines. Suppose some of the desert plants, those who are having leaves, their stomata is on the lower surface, so that during photosynthesis, even though the stomata is open, it's not directly to the sun. So the rate of evaporation will be slow or low. And they have got a very thick waxy cuticle so that the amount of water rate of evaporation of water will be less. That means transpiration is less. So they are, one is cuticle thick and root system is very extensive, and also the leaves are modified to spines. So all these things are adaptations of xerophytes, those who are living in dry arid conditions. And about the hydrophytes, hydro means water. Hydrophytes, we have seen plants in water, they are just floating in the water. That means their root is not anchored into the soil. Okay, and that is one adaptation. Another is they have got stomata on both the upper and lower surface, because even though a lot of water is lost, they can balance the water taking from the pond or post or the place where they are living. So their cuticle is not so thick, because they let, okay, whatever water is lost, let it lost. So there is thin cuticle, and the roots are not anchored into the soil, and the leaves have stomata on both the upper and lower surfaces, and you can see them floating. That means there are some tissues which have air in that one, which help them to float. Okay, so these are the two kinds of plants which are adapted to different conditions. This is the desert condition and this is in water. Okay, so adaptive features, you have, these all are general topics, so you can learn it from your own surroundings about the adaptive features, definition, and how well they are fitted to the condition, that is known as fitness, and then what are the examples and results. So with that we are finishing adaptive features.